My beloved soul, feel the peace that comes from realizing you are never alone in this vigil. I have been watching you, standing in the watchtower of your heart, your eyes fixed on the horizon, waiting for a sign, for a ship, for an answer that seems delayed. You have been so faithful in your waiting. You have kept watch with a patience that moves the angels, keeping the flame of your hope lit even when the winds of delay blew fiercely. You have a script in your mind, a plan for how your answer should arrive, from which direction it should come, what it should look like, and your attention is entirely focused on that single point on the horizon. Today, I have come to whisper a divine secret in your ear, a truth that will change the way you wait. What I am about to reveal to you can transform your life, because the answer I have sent for you is not coming from the direction you are looking. While you watch the front door with such anxiety, I am preparing a triumphant entrance through the back door, in a way so surprising, so creative, and so glorious that it will leave you breathless. An answer will come when you least expect it, not because I have forgotten you, but because I love you too much to give you a predictable answer. I am not a god of formulas. I am the god of surprises. I delight in subverting your expectations to deliver something infinitely greater and better than what you asked for. Your waiting is not in vain, but your watch needs to shift its focus. Before continuing the message, write this word of faith in the comments. I am open to God's surprises. By doing this, you are turning your face from the limited horizon of your expectation to the infinite sky of my possibilities. You are giving your permission to be amazed. Now, continuing the message, I invite you to come down from your watchtower. Release the tension from your shoulders. Your task is no longer to search, but to prepare to be found, in a way that will redefine your understanding of my love and my power. My precious soul, why do I choose the path of surprise? Why don't I follow the logical script your mind has written? Because human logic is a narrow road, and I am a god of open fields and infinite skies. If I always acted in the way you expect, your faith would not grow. It would become a mere business transaction. You would do your part, and I, mine. But I do not want to be your business partner. I want to be your father, your friend, the beloved of your soul. And a relationship of love is made of surprises, of unexpected gestures that prove the depth of affection. Surprise is my love language for you. Furthermore, your expectation, however well-intentioned, is limited by your past experience. You ask me according to what you already know. But I want to take you to places you have never been, to give you things you have never dreamed of. To do that, I need to break the box of your expectations. The answer that is coming does not fit into your categories. It is new. That is why it will surprise you. And most importantly, I operate in surprise so that when the answer arrives, there will be no doubt that it was I who acted. If it came the way you planned, a part of you might think, it was my effort, my wisdom, my good planning. But when it comes from a completely unexpected source, in a way that defies all logic, you will fall to your knees in worship and recognize, this could only have been God, and my glory will be manifested in a pure and undeniable way. Your surprise will become my testimony. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, I trust in the Lord. By doing this, you are handing your script over to me, the director, and saying, Father, I trust your story. Even if I don't know the next act, surprise me. It is your act of faith that releases me to operate in all my creativity. If this message has touched your heart and you wish to support this mission, click Super Thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Continuing, rejoice in the mystery. Your lack of insight into the how is not a sign that I am absent, but proof that I am preparing something so grand it must be kept secret until the last moment for the impact to be total. My blessed soul, your preparation for this divine surprise has involved an element you may have misinterpreted: closed doors and delays. Every no you heard, every path that proved to be a dead end, was not a sign of my rejection. It was my hand, with the precision of a chess master, moving the pieces on the board of your life to position you for the final, victorious move. I closed the good doors so that you would not settle for them and miss the excellent door I was preparing. You cried over an opportunity that seemed perfect, not knowing that I was saving you from a future of frustration. I delayed the answer you wanted so that you would be in the right place at the right time to receive the answer you needed. Your apparent detour was my shortcut. Your apparent stagnation was my calibration. I was orchestrating a complex symphony, and every instrument needed to come in at the exact right time. Your blessing did not depend on you alone. It was connected to other people, to other circumstances that also needed to be prepared. My silence to you was my time of negotiation with other parts of your story. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you have been waiting for is in this verse, Ecclesiastes 3:11, which says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end." This is your permission not to understand. The beauty of my work lies in its perfect timing, which is often only understood in retrospect. Write in the comments, "I receive this message and I am blessed," and send love and protection to the person you love, declaring that God's timing is also perfect in their life. If this message has touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks and help spread this message of light. Before continuing, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, do it now. By subscribing, you stay connected to the revelations that will help you navigate God's times and seasons. Now, continuing the message, look back at every closed door, not with sadness, but with gratitude. Say, "Thank you, Father, for protecting me. Thank you for redirecting me. Thank you for knowing what was best for me, even when I didn't." This gratitude for closed doors is what qualifies you to truly appreciate the surprising door I am about to open. My beloved soul, for the surprise to land in your life, it needs to find an empty space. And the biggest obstacle to the arrival of the new is your attachment to the old. And the old thing you need to release today is the exact image of the answer you've created in your mind. You have been holding on to this image so tightly. You have prayed for it in such detail that it has become an idol in your heart. And this idol of how it should be has kept you from seeing how I am doing it. You cannot receive the gift I have in my right hand if your left hand is clutching a photograph of the gift you expected. Today, I call you to an act of faith and of letting go. I ask you to take this image, this expectation, this detailed plan, and place it on the altar. Surrender it to me. Say, "Father, this is my dream, but I submit it to yours. This is my solution, but I trust in yours. I release my how to receive your how, which is always better." This act of surrender may seem frightening. It feels like you are giving up on your dream, but the truth is the opposite. You are not giving up on the dream. You are only releasing the form. You are giving me the freedom to fulfill your heart's desire in a way your limited imagination could never conceive. And for this surrender to be complete, forgiveness is the key. Forgive yourself for trying to control the uncontrollable. Forgive life for not following your script. Forgive me if in your heart there is any shadow of disappointment that I did not act in your time and in your way. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, whom you would like to forgive. Visualize each one, send them love, and say, "I forgive you and I release you. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. By doing this, you are emptying your hands. You are creating the sacred vacuum. You are saying to me, "I am ready for the surprise. My heart is open, my hands are empty." And an open heart and empty hands are an invitation I can never resist. My precious soul, and what will this answer that comes when you least expect it be like? It will have my unmistakable signature. It will not come from the source you expected. If you expected provision through your job, it might come through an unexpected gift. If you expected healing through a doctor, it might come through a lifestyle change I will inspire you to make. I delight in using the unlikely so that the glory is mine alone. It will be bigger than you asked for. You asked for healing from an illness, and I will give you not only healing but new vitality and a new passion for life. You asked for a solution to a debt, and I will give you not only the cancellation of the debt, but a new source of income and new wisdom to manage abundance. My answer is never just enough. It is abundant. It will solve your problem, but it will also bring solutions to problems you didn't even know you had. The arrival of your answer will bring a wave of restoration that will touch every area of your life. Your inner peace, your relationships, your sense of purpose. It will be a cascading blessing. What begins as a solution to one problem will become the inauguration of a new season of life. And most importantly, it will come at the perfect moment. Not necessarily at your moment of greatest despair, but at the moment when you, perhaps, have even forgotten the request, when you have learned to live in peace and joy in my presence regardless of the answer. It will come when you least expect it, not to test you, but to gift you, to crown your mature faith, your trust that has learned to rest. The surprise is the reward for the soul that has learned to no longer depend on outcomes, but only on me. It will come as a gift, not as a wage. And because of this, your joy will be pure, free from the stain of pride or a sense of deserving. My blessed soul, your posture from this day forward needs to change. You cease to be the hunter of the answer and become the host of the surprise. And like a good host, you prepare your house for the guest of honor, even without knowing the exact day of their arrival. How do you prepare your house? First, with the cleansing of gratitude. Instead of focusing on what hasn't arrived yet, begin to celebrate with a grateful heart everything you already have. Gratitude cleanses the dust of complaint and anxiety and creates a welcoming atmosphere. A grateful heart is a heart that says, Lord, your presence is enough for me, but I know you are a God of more, and I thank you for the more that is on its way. Second, with the decoration of praise. Fill your house with worship music. Sing my promises. Praise is the soundtrack of faith. It raises your spiritual frequency and tunes you into the frequency of miracles. It confuses the enemy, who doesn't understand how someone who is still waiting can celebrate with such joy. Your praise is your declaration of victory in advance. Third, with the action of expectation. Continue to live your life with excellence and with joy. Don't sit at the gate, paralyzed by waiting. Act like someone who knows their Father is faithful, and that at any moment the surprise could arrive. Your act of faith is not to make the blessing happen, but to demonstrate that you believe it will. Share this video with 2 dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple, Lord, prepare our hearts for your glorious surprises, unites your expectation with that of a believing community. By preparing your house in this way, you are no longer waiting passively. You are waiting actively, in partnership with me. You are creating the perfect environment so that when my surprise arrives, it finds a ready home, a joyful heart, and open arms. My precious soul, this answer that is on its way has a purpose that goes beyond you. Your surprise will become a seed of wonder and faith that will be planted in the hearts of all who witness what I will do in your life. Your story will be told. People will say, do you remember her? Do you remember her struggle, her long wait? And then, suddenly, when no one expected it anymore, God acted in a way no one could have imagined. Your testimony will not be about your great faith, but about my great power and my surprising creativity. You will become an expert, not in formulas, but in wonders. Your life will become an answer for those who are trapped in logic, who believe I can only operate in predictable ways. You will set them free with your story. Your miracle will give others permission to dream again, to expect the unexpected, to trust in a God who doesn't fit in a box. Your surprise has a purpose of revival. It will break the ceiling of unbelief over your family, over your community. What starts as your personal blessing will become a shockwave of hope and faith. I am not just solving your problem. I am using its solution to create a movement, and you will be at the center of it. Not as the hero, but as the proof, the evidence, the trophy of my surprising goodness. This is your calling. This is the honor that your long and faithful wait has earned you. Your life is about to become far more meaningful than you ever dreamed. My beloved soul, we have come to the end of our shared secret. and to the beginning of your sweet expectation. The word has been released. The order for a surprise has been dispatched from the heavens. Your divine messenger is already en route. Together, we have unveiled the reason for my preference for the unexpected. We have celebrated the purpose of closed doors. We have cleansed your heart, emptying your hands of your own expectations. You have glimpsed the nature of the blessing that is on its way, and learned how to act as the host of my wonder. And you have understood the eternal purpose of your testimony. Now only one thing remains: to live with your eyes and heart open, not for what you expect, but for what I will do. On my part, I promise you, your surprise will be perfectly timed, divinely orchestrated, and gloriously manifested. It will be worth every second of your wait. Your part, my daughter, is simply to rest in this promise. It is to refuse to go back to the watchtower of anxiety. It is to cultivate your garden of gratitude and praise. It is to live your life today with joy, knowing that at any moment, without warning, your reality can be invaded by my glory. Leave this time with me with a secret smile on your lips. The smile of one who shares a secret with the King of the universe. The smile of one who knows that the best, the most surprising, the most unbelievable is not only possible, but is already on its way. Prepare to be surprised. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I am ready for God's surprises in my life." Share your experiences in the comments about how this message has changed the way you wait for an answer. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more faith-based content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.